Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Talking Relationships with Andrew Spermer. We are excited tonight to have you joining us. I want to take this time to welcome my wife, Noamsa, for joining me tonight. And also thank you very much for visiting us here in England. And we really appreciate you. Thank you very much, OIB Lesenso, for coming through. What an honor to have you. And Nombuso Mdlaluse, thank you very much. Mancha Peya Wastaka, thank you very much for coming very through. Mapula Ramutlale, thank you very much. We appreciate you. And I want to take this time to congratulate our team, South Africa, Amabokoboko, for going through to the finals of the Rugby World Cup in Japan. Wow, thank you very much. You've made us proud. With all the challenges that are there, we can still look out and celebrate something that brings us together as a country with our challenges. Thank you very much, McDonald Mailula, for coming through. Toriso Cleanisiete, thank you very much for coming through. We continue with our topic, living with an imperfect partner or spouse. Living with an imperfect partner or spouse. Thank you very much, Poncho Matladi and Ronnie Ridolfo. Thank you very much for coming through. We appreciate you. You are talking relationship with your coach, Andrew Spermer. What a night, what an evening. We are honored to build relationships, to work with you so that you can have an effective relationship. We are talking about living with an imperfect partner or spouse. And today I want to look at the topic. Kidiboni Majekani, thank you very much for coming through. We appreciate you. I want to talk about when arrogance or pride takes over in a relationship, when arrogance or pride takes over. You know, when you look at the word pride from the dictionary, there's two understanding where one pride themselves over their work, over their achievements. But when one become arrogant is when you are feeling that you are showing high, important or excessive opinion of yourself or your importance. So in a relationship, once you are feeling more important, where you are arrogant in your relationship and you are feeling that you are more important in your relationship, that is where problems start to come. Thank you very much, Colin Mushupi Mrutuaka. Thank you very much for coming through. So I'm talking about being arrogant in a relationship. And I want to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, you might be any more in a relationship. You might be doing a better job. You might be the one that is providing in a relationship. That does not make you more important in that relationship, because relationship is about two imperfect people, unique people coming together, and when they come together they build something unique, and both of them come together in a relationship to benefit each other. We get into relationship with certain expertise that each of us might not have, and those expertise make us to be attracted to one another, and as we get attracted to one another, we see it fit that we can build something together. And as that, we are unique as we come into relationship. You are unique, you've got your own expertise, I've got my own expertise, and we come together, and when we join our forces together in a relationship, we make something better, something together, something even better. That is why arrogance in a relationship is dangerous. Don't ever think that you are more important than your partner. You need your partner needs you, and we work together. And as we work together, we complement one another, and we don't compete against one another. Once you find yourself competing against your spouse, against your partner, you are destroying your relationship. Thank you very much, Mr. Madiba. Thank you very much, Collins. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. We are with you and we are winning together because relationship have to work. All right, there are some few points that I want to discuss with you tonight in those few minutes that I'm with you. Wow, what an honor to have you. Thank you very much. And then I want to say to you that in relationship, we work as one and each one play their unique role to make sure that we complement one another. We make sure that we support one another. We make sure that where you are weak, I become strong, and we support each other in relationship, and we make sure that we grow to be better. And another point that I want to say tonight, as we talk in relationship with your coach Andrew Spama, I want to say that you cannot compete with your partner. You cannot be in a situation where you compete about finances, you compete about clothes, you even involve children in your competition because you have chosen children. This one favors this child, this other one favors this child, this one speaks better about this child while the other one is speaking better about this child. All those things can cause more animosity in a relationship rather than building the relationship. So it is important, ladies and gentlemen, that in a relationship we work in such a way that we complement each other instead of competing against each other. And another point that I would like to mention or to talk to you about is that in a relationship you can never be more important than us. We talk about us, we don't deal with individuality, we talk about a unit. We are building together this relationship, we are building together this marriage, we are building together our future, our destiny. We are working towards a common goal, and that is why it is important to identify and to be clear about the goal that you are pursuing in your relationship. And also, if you are doing something as an individual, you must make sure that it works into the ultimate goal of the relationship. Don't just do things as an individual, because when you work as an individual in a relationship, you will grow apart instead of growing together. When there's no common vision, there is a division, a diversion. So we start to divert from each other because we no longer talk to one another. We no longer address one another about what we want to achieve in our relationship, about what we want to see happening in our relationship. And it is important, ladies and gentlemen, that after some time in a relationship, after maybe 5 years, after 7 years, after 12 years, after 15 years in marriage, you have to sit down and ask yourselves, where are you going as a couple? What do you want to see as a couple 5 years from now? Where you want to see yourself 5 years from yourself? Where each one can come up with their goals about what they want to see in their lives, and from there you look at these goals and you ask yourself, how do they come together to serve the purpose of your relationship? So we need to try by all means to work together in our relationship. Relationships are important, and relationship can and must work. And it is important that we make them work by working together, not working, exclusively, but working together to achieve that purpose in the relationship. And then also other thing that I want to mention this evening, ladies and gentlemen, and then I want to say that, don't trust in houses. Don't trust in your job position. Don't trust in your educational qualifications, because these are things that are not a sure ground that you can stand on. We have seen company retrenching. People that have been working in strong companies that have been in existence for years. We see people being retrenched. We see people losing their jobs we see people changing their position. And when you are thinking that you are more important because your partner is educated, is uneducated, and you are educated, or you got a better position, remember that things do change. Those that are below are below can tomorrow be on top. So it is important that as you work with your partner, don't oppress them because you are more qualified than them. Don't oppress them because you are earning more than what they are earning. Don't oppress them because they are not much qualified. And I want to say to you that, where there is no development, they start to be decay, they start to be death. But where there is development in a relationship, where there's development, even in your academic life, your job position, where someone is developing themselves, anything can change. So don't base your superiority in the relationship based on your material or possessions. Don't base your superiority on a relationship based on what you are earning, based on your academic qualifications, because those can let you down. So it is important, ladies and gentlemen, not to be arrogant in a relationship. You might have bought a better car that you call is yours. Let me tell you, my friend, that car can be involved in an accident, and you might end up finding yourself that you don't have anything to show anymore. So I want to encourage you tonight that work together with your partner, work together with your wife, work together with your husband. Make this marriage work, make this relationship work, because there is no any better. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Make sure that you put the manure, work out your own marriage, work out your relationship, work with that spouse, work with that husband, that wife that you have been having. You have come too far to give up on that relationship. You have come too far. You have done a lot to give up on that relationship. So, when you have found that you can make your relationship work, make it work. Relationship, as I said last week, is hard work, and it requires two people who are committed to one another, two people who are ready to work, two people who are saying that we are going to make it, and as they do their work, they can make relationship work. Ladies and gentlemen, relationship is work. Relationship is not always roses, but even roses, they've got thorns. So you need to make sure that you handle them properly. And even when you see something green, something nice, you must know that someone has worked, someone is paying. When you see a house that is neat, a house that is got a neat garden, a house that is well painted, well maintained, you must know that beyond that house, there's someone that is spending money. There's someone that is tired. There's someone that is working hard. So there's no freebies here. There's no free giveaways in this life, but we need to work hard to make sure that our relationship work. And I want to encourage you today that yes, you might be angry. Yes, you might be asking yourself, but what am I doing in this relationship? But I want to encourage you that take courage. All right? Take courage, work on your relationship, because yes, relationship can work. And that imperfect partner can and will be able to change if you can choose to focus on the good that they are doing more than the negativity. Look at your partner. Start making a list of what they are good at. Start making a list, of in the midst of all the bad things that you are seeing that they are doing. Start making a list. Start looking for things to start appreciating about your partner. Today I learned something that, anything that you tell yourself in your heart, like when you are meeting someone, and you are saying that, wow, we are bored, it's not looking good, and this person just bore me. I can't stand this person. Once you say that, automatically you release this energy towards the person. But when you approach and you see your person, and you say that I love you, I appreciate you, you are important to me, automatically that changes the way you look at them. There are some of you, even after work, you cannot, it's just tiring to go back to the house. There are some of you, you are watching TV, you are even, you are not even interested to go to your own bedroom, but because all these thoughts that you are putting about your partner that are so negative, that you have even forgotten about the positive thing that your partner is doing. So I want you to focus on the good that is there about your partner. I want you to focus and to look for the good in your partner, because no matter how much they might be, there is something good about that person. And remember that when you think that your partner is not that good, yes, it leads to that pride. No, to think that if you are saying that someone is not good, so you are feeling that you are more good than your partner. So also do an introspection, look into your own life, because there are certain things that you are also doing wrong. There are certain things that we are not all that perfect. In as much as I may look at my partner and think that she's not perfect, I also got my own weaknesses that she's really finding to deal with. Certain things that she's really saying that, what, this man is not good, but there are certain things that are good. And the more you find those things in your relationship, the more you find those things in your partner's eggs, you look for them, you work on them, the more you will make your relationship work. There is no perfect relationship, but there is a relationship of two imperfect people who are working hard every day to make something that is imperfect to be perfect. And I want to tell you that after some time, you will realize that you had someone that really cared about you, and don't lose that relationship. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for sharing your time. Thanks very much for Zex for coming through and joining me tonight. And I appreciate your time, and may God bless you. May God keep you. This is your relationship coach, Andrew Spama, as we talk relationship. Good night. God bless you. And to those that are in South Africa, please bear with me, because we are now having a 2-hour difference between us now. So I might be starting a little bit late, because I want to cover those that are in Europe and those that are in South Africa, because that's where most of my client base is at the moment. But we are busy growing. We're growing into Asia, we're growing into North America, and we believe in God for South America. And we are believing that this expansion will grow and grow even more. And we can only do it when you are on our side, when you are supporting us, when you are liking our videos. And this video will be going on YouTube. Go on YouTube, find our videos, like our videos, and so that you can be updated about what we are doing, where we are going. South Africa, there's something that we are cooking for February 2020. So please be ready to join us, because we're going to talk relationships and build relationship to the glory of God, our Father, through Jesus Christ. God bless you. Bye-bye.